Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for jumping in and coming to visit us. So today we're gonna be talking, of course, about the huge dump that we're seeing right now. Okay, before I'm not gonna be spending too much time about talking and seeing how's it going. Let's jump into the chart and see what's going on. Okay, so this is something we have been preparing for, right? If we're just gonna take a look on the weekly, we've been saying that this 21 exponential moving average is very far from our price, and we knew at some point we have to revisit it so we can continue with, oh sorry, I didn't I'm just talking without the chart screen. And we've been saying that we need to come and revisit this at some point of time, and it looks like this time started. And I'm not saying we're gonna just drop right here in one candle. We're just gonna be slowly and painfully making our way in. But on the way there, what I'm looking at right now, okay, so we see that we have this long trend line that we've been creating sometimes since October, beginning of October. Hello everyone, Mr. Mart or Arkady, how's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome to the live stream. Okay, so now what do we want to see? Are we going to be able to stay above this area of the 31,000 or we can't? So if we cannot stay above these areas, my next areas that I'm looking to see is probably going to be around the 28,700 to 27,000. Why these areas are important? First of all, we're going to be having here some pretty strong resistance, but I'm looking at these areas and I'm trying to figure out right now if that's where we stop in our dump, because I'm looking to do some entries in some my favorite coins like Cardano, Theta, Ethereum. We're gonna take a look at. So I just want to tell you and remind you, this is a little bit of pain, and these are the times that I'm usually start looking at buying instead of start panicking. I know it's very hard, and if for new people that just join in the crypto space, this is normal. It's nothing out of the ordinary. We've been having a crazy run, and it's just time for people to take some profits and cool off the price before we're gonna continue our party of going up. Okay, so if we're gonna be reaching towards these areas, which we're gonna be, while we talking, we might see some down pressure. So let's talk about Cardano. So while Bitcoin correcting, and when it's doing pretty strong, we see that all the altcoins falling together with Bitcoin. And my personal entry on Cardano, so again, I'm trying to watch and keep my eye on if Bitcoin continue falling down. And I'm looking here more kind of at already at the hourly candles. So this, we can get a better idea of how the candles forming. We can get a better idea if this trend will continue to the downside and when we might see it's finishing. So I'm entering Cardano at 29 cents, 21.1, somewhere in this area. I'm going to be buying a little bit more, plus I'm going to be entering a long position. And because we could see we have a lot of support in this area, so I'm hoping to catch this support. We see this candle, we continue going down. As Bitcoin continue correcting, we also can see on hourly that on hourly it's a little bit easier. If we're looking like very deep into it, we were falling, we broke our support here, we came back, tested it. This is usually the things you want to be looking at. And you see also our moving average. When we break in some area of support, we have a break, we usually come back to retest it, and then we can see if we're gonna continue down or not. And again, in these kind of times, I'm looking at the hourly, because then we can get also the understanding from the candles. When we see candle, and then it's not an engulfing candle. If it would be engulfing, it's gonna make us a little bit more sure that we continue the downtrend. But anyway, you can be quite sure because we couldn't break this resistance. And after this candle, when this candle reach here, we kind of have an idea that we're gonna be continue. And this one looks like for now might be a continuation candle. We're gonna find out shortly. It looks like a hammer candle, but it can also work as continuation. And this one gonna tell us if we close below. So we're gonna be closing below this resistance. Currently, we're gonna be closing below this resistance. So probably we're gonna be continue going a little bit lower. So just make sure that you kind of paying attention to this supports resistance. Plus, on this happy note of our price going down, we also want to tell you that we are working on opening our VIP group, and which is already coming into kind of, we start working just a couple weeks ago. We opened it, and there's some bunch of things that we want to share with you. We're sharing there our top 10 cryptos. We start doing their lessons for whoever fairly new to more advanced. With the time, we're going to be keep adding more and more courses. For now, it's more like how you start trading, how you buy coins, how you sell coins, how you use futures, which is probably not for beginners, but I just showing there how you can set your entries. And we trying to share any education we can. We add in there on a weekly basis new videos. So this is our VIP crypto live community. We're gonna add a link below the video if you want to check it out. You can go to our website kateandval.com and see what's going on there. So make sure you join some fun classes. We already have some people joining, and thank you for that. Thank you for joining our fun group. And we have some people here talking. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Oh wow, it's 2 in the morning where you are. Yes, it is. No sleeping for you. When Bitcoin is falling, it's time to be awake. I bought Cardano at 35. I don't know if it was a big mistake. If you're looking at the long term, I'm positive it's not a mistake at all, because this is temporary pain, and there's always pain in the market before the gain. But whoever stays strong, and instead of looking at this as a negative, looking at it as a positive, that you're getting a better chances to buy and to enter, that's the way I'm looking at. Again, because I believe what's going to be happening in the near future, and it's going to be very nice and bright. Okay, let's take a look at Theta, where I'm looking to get in Theta. So this chart I shared a while ago, and I think I was talking on the video as well. So these are my areas where I'm starting to accumulate, and then if we're falling below, I'm going to be continue accumulating. I'm thinking anything in these prices, it's pretty good if you haven't had a chance to buy before. I was making a lot of videos on Theta in this area, and I was accumulating a lot in this area, but I believe this is just the beginning for Theta. So all this what we're seeing, it's a discounted prices. So again, let's take a look here in the hourly, and that's why it's always important on these big dumps to understand what's going on with Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is dumping, we know it's going to be bringing everything down. And when Bitcoin will stop dumping, suddenly everybody going to be start rising in a short term until some point, until we're going to start looking at the next resistance. Okay, so we see right now that at this support resistance area, you see we had a lot of confluence at the $1.74, $1.75. And right now I will get rid of this because we can't see anything. So this area right now, we want to see if we can stay above. For now, at this, okay, we just opened a new candle. It's 601. We opened below this support resistance, and now we kind of came up and said it's resistance. Again, it's too late to call. We still need to see how this candle gonna close, but looks like we continue going down. And we see that here is the support resistance. We're already below it, so we might see a little bit more attractive prices very soon. Okay, let me talk about Ethereum. What do we see? Where is my Ethereum? Here we go. Okay, Ethereum also went below the 100-128 support. We continue down. I'm seeing our next probably stop, I would say, will be in the 1050, 1055, something like that. And my ultimate area to start buying between 1000 and 900. I'm pretty sure you cannot go wrong there. So again, as Bitcoin continue pushing down, let's jump at Bitcoin, take a look again. Okay, yeah, we started the new candle below our 31,000 support, that now it's a resistance. So we're gonna come and take a look if we can punch through it or not. We're probably gonna be continue going down. Cardano is reaching our area of 30 cents. Okay, we're almost there. No, wrong one. This one. Okay, at 29 cents. Sorry. I'm looking, I already have on Binance my entry to buy some more, and also I'm going long from here. So it's better stop right there and start going up. Charles, help me out, okay? Okay, we have some friends here talking. Where do you see Theta going? Thanks from the UK. UK, oh wow, hello friend. Thank you for joining our live stream all the way from UK. I visited in Cambridge a couple years ago. Beautiful, beautiful city. Okay, Theta, we just talked about it, but I can say again, Theta, if you look in where it's going in the short term, it looks like it's going down because we cannot break this resistance. So probably might be this good area to start buying some more. $1.60, $1.57, and my ultimate area, if we gonna reach here at $1.30, $1.35, this is gonna be a great buy. Again, as I'm just sharing what I'm doing, so usually I'm never entering at one, all my money throwing at one spot. I'm always trying to make 3 entries, because in the short term, we never know how deep the price can go. We can just take a look at Bitcoin and kind of have a better idea when it's dropping, where the support levels, where is the stronger support levels. So we're watching it right now, but you enter one time, you get a bigger dip, you enter another time, and if you get a bigger dip, you enter another time, and you're creating yourself a very nice average price before the price start going up again. And if you're new to this space, and if you have not done your research, so I will share with you a little bit of my research. I believe we are in a bull market. We are going to be seeing much better prices. That's from my research. That's what I believe. So anything here anyway, for me, I feel like it's on a discount. And when I see these red days, for me, it's just another reason to buy and not to sell. Because panic sell, it's never good, and then when it's going up, everybody starts jumping on the prices. When it's very fearful, when it's very scary, that's when I'm buying my cryptos. I'll buy my, okay, or saying I'll buy more for sure. ADA is the only coin not on the all-time high, and there is a hype and news. That's right, there's a lot of awesome things coming in the second quarter of this year. We were thinking Gauguin will be launched maybe end of this quarter, but it looks like it's going to be taking a little bit longer. If you haven't watched my beautiful wife's video, there's just video one before that. She also released it today, so she's talking a little bit more about what's going to be happening in the near future with Cardano, and it's going to be mind-blowing. They're doing amazing things, so we believe definitely Cardano is going to be amazing. So the news on BitMEX on Twitter. Okay, so I'm gonna put Okay, you wanna get into some Cardano? I enter my Cardano loan. I'm not sure if we're gonna get there, but I believe we are. It's at the 29.1, 29.2 cents in this area. That's where I'm looking to be getting in. Okay, what else we want to talk about? T-Fuel, the amazing coin, the amazing crypto connected to Theta. So again, these are some areas I shared that I was looking to buy. We might be revisiting them again, and again we're getting close. So I shared that these will be my buying areas. So guys, this also, I believe this coin have a huge potential in the future. So I definitely invested in it, and it's coming very close to my accumulation area as well, where I'm going to be continue buying some more. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Dot had a crazy run. I was talking about Polkadot in this area between $4.5 to $5.5, and that's where I was buying, and now I'm just enjoying the ride. It looks like after such a crazy run we will have to be correcting a little bit. If we look on a weekly, and we just starting to see the 21 exponential moving average, and that's how far we are. Extremely far. So I believe slowly we're going to be seeing some correction. We're going to see, probably I'm going to be looking this area for reaccumulation. Let me see. It's a pretty big area, because here we have we're going to have some strong support, so I don't think we're going to be falling below the $10. I'm thinking that's the area where we probably going to be a great area to start reaccumulating again. And just to give you an example, look at Polkadot. We went to $19.50. Does this remind you something? It's remind me of Chainlink. Chainlink went to $20, and we went like crazy. And where we got back to? We got back to $7.50. So where we seen some strong support here, we created kind of support resistance in this area. So when we were coming back down, we stopped right here in all this area where we were trading sideways and creating some strong support area. And then second time we again touched this area, and then we went blast off again. So we probably might speculate and say something like this might happen with Polkadot. This, for me, that's not the areas that I'm enjoying to buy, and I'm looking, that's my area. When it's boring and nobody buying it, that's when I'm buying. Now I'm just looking and enjoying the ride. And again, if we see Polkadot coming to this area somewhat like Chainlink did, definitely it will be a good area to buy, because just to remind you, that's where Chainlink right now. We had our top at $20, and then we created another top at 23, and we continue creating higher highs and this low, and we created a higher low, and now we'll see. We're at this area. We can start accumulating here. We might see here at some point around the $13-14 it's going to be our higher low before we're going to continue going up. We can see that as well. Okay, let's see what's going on with our Cardano. Are we there yet? Okay, on the daily we see we already reached the 21 exponential moving average for our support. I'm still hopeful that we're going to dip a little bit, and then I can buy some and it will take me up. Where would buy T-Fuel? Where you see it in Cardano in 1 year? I believe Cardano in 1 year, $3 to $5. If you ask me 4 or 5 years, I would say probably 10. That's, again, it's very difficult to just throw numbers there. I did some calculation and I'm thinking that's where it's going. And but you never know, right? There's always surprises. Okay, where would you buy T-Fuel? So I think just right now on crypto.com, they giving you an option to buy T-Fuel. So if you are at crypto.com, try to check. So I think they should have Theta and T-Fuel, and as well I'm buying from Binance. So I'm on Binance, and that's where I'm buying my crypto. But also I just heard that they have on crypto.com. Or saying soon, not yet. Okay, well, hopefully soon it's coming. Hopefully it will come fairly soon. By the time it comes, maybe the price will be here and you're gonna have an awesome buy. Okay, anything else you want me to, any other coin you want me to take a look before I'm gonna be finishing this stream? Let's take again a look at Bitcoin. Okay, so we'll see, we're seeing that this area giving us a support for now. Let's go on an hourly to see what's going on. Yeah, we're trying to hold support at this 30,500 area. We'll see what happens. Okay, where do you see Theta will be end of year? Steve, I'm thinking of Theta $15. It's I feel like I was saying 10 to 15, and after I see the progress that Theta doing, I'm feeling 15, 20, because Theta is that's Theta and Cardano. These are two of our top main favorite projects that we really love. We have many projects that we like. Again, when we start learning about crypto and we dived into it, it's just amazing space, so interesting, so many things to learn. But definitely our favorites, it's Cardano and Theta. We've been talking about them for a while and we love them a lot. So hopefully 15 it's like the bottom, 20 it's kind of the new 15. Okay, look at BitMEX news. I don't want to look at that. Well, what about VeChain? And T-Fuel end of year, 40 cents. 40 cents, I'm thinking. So you can see that Theta, as Theta was pumping like crazy, what was going on with T-Fuel. T-Fuel was also making all-time high, and I believe Theta will be continue growing, and everything connected to Theta will be growing as well. And T-Fuel is amazing coin. My wife, she's the head of the research in our team, and she's doing a lot of research on Theta and on T-Fuel, and very promising project, and we just see good things happening. VeChain, also one of our top 10 cryptos. Again, friends, join to our VIP group. There's a lot of fun things, a lot of interesting things we're talking about. And VeChain, that's one of the things we're also looking at, and we're holding some for sure. Good time to buy. So, yeah, let's take a look at VeChain. Okay, we're seeing we having some support resistance right here. So you see it, before we had some resistance, support, and here resistance. Here we just been going. VeChain, it's a little bit difficult to trade it because the candles are all over the place, but you can definitely see that it does looking after support resistance, respect support resistance. Let's take a look at the 4 hours. Well, let's see what our next support might be. We're going to be looking at this area. We have a lot of confluence. As we see, here we have support, here we had resistance, here we had some support before going up, and would be a good area. I believe this area, it's a good area for reaccumulation. And again, I was talking about VeChain. In these areas, I was lucky enough to buy at this dip before we start going up. And for now, I'm not looking to buy anymore. Okay, and I have, is this a good time to buy? If you're looking at a long term, you're not doing just trades in out, for me it's definitely a good time to buy, because Bitcoin is not going to be correcting forever. Eventually, like we had this awesome time to make a lot of gains while Bitcoin was going up, but eventually we have to correct, and we're correcting. And I believe if we're gonna take the weekly chart, oh, just a second, that we are now heading towards the 21 exponential moving average. Again, it's not gonna be just in one drop. We might see something like that happening. So right now, if we continue going into this, just a second, let me change my color to green so it will be easier to see. Okay, here we go. So now if we will continue to this area, I believe we're gonna stop here, and we're gonna continue a little bit up, and then we're gonna be continue going down if we cannot break some key resistance. So for now, I'm hopeful for this area, so I can do some of my trades. Let me see, Cardano, no, it's not in my area yet. Yeah, so I'm looking at these areas right now. So if Bitcoin continue correcting to this area, we're gonna have a little bit better buys happening. So definitely I'm looking right now to start accumulating more, because then we're gonna go up again, and then we're gonna hit some resistance. So let's go on a daily and take a look where can be our resistance. So even if this case, if we're not gonna continue down, if we're gonna start moving up, this area might work as resistance for us already. And by the time we're gonna be getting there, we're also gonna have our moving average moving down. So if you look on a daily, the moving average will continue going down, the price will continue going up, and if we see that we cannot break above the moving average, plus we're gonna have here resistance, we might continue going down. Again, we're not going just a huge drop all the way to 21 exponential moving average in one day on a weekly, so it's gonna be taking some time. So for now, we're just gonna be keeping our eyes on the support resistance. And again, now there's 40 more minutes for a candle close. So let's see what's happening. If we're gonna be closing below this long-term trend line that we were creating since October, so we're probably gonna continue going down. For now, we're just testing it. It's a little bit hard to say until we don't close. An hourly candle is not very strong indicator go by, but if let's say a 4-hourly candle will be closing below it, that's pretty strong, so that will tell us, okay, it's fairly strong that we close below this. Now we might put a wick and start going up again, but we yet to find out. Well, for now we're going down. Let's see what's going on with Cardano. Ooh, Cardano coming to my buying area. It's coming, you know it. No problem, Steve. You're welcome, Arkady. Thank you guys for joining. Val, what about Zil? Zilica also coming to some buying areas that we shared a long time ago. Let's see if it's gonna get there. So this area I was talking in our VIP group to start buying, and again it looks like we might revisit this area, so definitely gonna be start buying for me at around 0.05, maybe a little bit higher, because we see we had here some support resistance. We can revisit, we might create second bottom before we're gonna start going up. This is, again, this is all pain in a short term, because if you believe that we're in a bull run, this is just a better buys, a better entries. And there are a lot of people that say, no, you should have been buying earlier. But there's a lot of people, new people that coming into the space, and that I'm saying that these cryptos going down because I'm sometimes getting a lot of hate. Oh, you saying Cardano is dropping and you anti-Cardano. No, I love Cardano. If I think in the short term it's going to be dropping, I want to let people know, not for the people already holding Cardano and they don't want to buy anymore. I want the new people that know if I think there's going to be a better price that they can buy it, why not wait a little bit and why not buying it in a little better price, right? Like, anyway, I believe it's going to go way above. So you can buy it at 40 cents if you believe it's going to $1. It's still, you're going to be profitable. But if you can buy it at 30 cents, why not, right? Yeah, so Zilliqa, we've seen that we've been in this kind of trend in this channel. So take a look at the middle of the channel. We might stop here. So this is going to be around the 0.055, or we might dip again a little bit below and touch these areas. So that's another good area for reaccumulation. What about e-gold? What is your buy price for T-fuel? Put limit like this. Let's see. Okay, let's see e-gold. I talked about e-gold when it was at $12, I believe. And then I was buying some, and I was buying some when it was falling, and I was sitting with this for the longest time because I started buying in these areas. And then I was sitting with this e-gold for a long time. Yeah. Well, it's not a very long time, just 2.5 months, you can say. But it felt like forever. But again, that's what I'm saying. You buy when it's boring, you buy when it's scary, but then do I care that I started buying at $12 and then it went to $7 and I created a nice average for me in the middle? So now when I'm looking at this, it's all awesome. So if we're gonna take a look at 4 hours just so we can feel it. So what Eagle did very beautiful. We can see here cup and handle, and we came revisited because we broke the support, we broke the resistance, we came back as support. We might retest it again, might not, but overall, if you're gonna be measuring where is our target, well, yeah, I guess I already put the target for myself. So overall, we're probably gonna be looking at $50. It's not gonna be happening tomorrow, but it's gonna be happening eventually. You see, we are on the way there. And e-gold, it's a very nice project. I'm a fan of that project. So yeah, I don't hold too much. I do hold some, but I know it's a very nice project. What about Link? Shachar Makore, what's going on, my friend? Let's take a look at Link. Okay, so Chainlink, again, this we see it was our resistance. Now we're coming back to say it as a support. So we'll see if we're going to be breaking this support. I believe we probably can hold on to this. Bitcoin continue dropping. I know, I have a feeling we're going to get here. So again, friends, take a look at Bitcoin. When we're going to reach in this area, I believe this is when we're going to stop with our downtrend for the short term. We're going to see what's going to be happening in the future. Because after we get here, we want to see us breaking above these areas and above this area. If we can't, then we're probably going to continue down. We're not going to be heading to 22,000 to 23,000 just in one line. We probably stop here, start trending higher, and continue going down. So we already see that we're creating a lower low, and then we're probably going to, after we find our bottom, we're going to reverse, we're going to find our lower high, or if it's going to prove me wrong and it's going to just skyrocket from there. But as you see, we have a low, we have a high, which is already a lower high, and then so we have a high, and now we're creating our lower low. So that's kind of showing us that we are getting into bearish trend, maybe for the short period of time, and then we'll see if we're going to be reaching to these areas of 24, 22. Then it's probably, I would say, maybe the lowest prices we will be seeing for Bitcoin. So when we're going to be reaching the 21 exponential moving average on the weekly, again I'm going to show it, by the time we're going to do our drop, by the time we're going to do our drop, it might reach the, yeah, maybe 24, 23. We'll see. We're going to be following the exponential moving average. We're going to be following the price action, and we're going to see if we can reach this 22, 23 areas. I believe when we're going to kiss the 21 exponential moving average, I'm going to be buying some more Bitcoin if I'm going to have some money left after buying all of these dips, but always making sure I do have some. And again, people, that if you work and you get your paychecks, oh boy, this has totally smashed my my entry price. Okay, well, that's a good place to start reaccumulating. Let me see where is our next stop will be. Let's take a look. Okay, so or we're gonna be stopping somewhere in this area. Okay, let me see my Binance. What's going on with my trade? Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna be, so probably at this area I have a little bit more I'm gonna be buying, and hopefully we're gonna continue down. Okay, Bitcoin continue dumping. Oh, we're getting to our area. We are getting there. Okay, so I believe that when we're gonna get to this area, we're probably gonna be reversing. So when we reach this, we can see, okay, Link looks like it's breaking. Oh, that's exciting, guys. We get another Christmas present. Let's see Theta. Okay, Theta, probably by the time Bitcoin will stop, Theta, we might reach these areas of $1.50, $1.55. Let's see with T-Fuel. Okay, T-Fuel, we're already entering this area. So we have here some support resistance at 0.021, 22. Let's see with VeChain, our support will be around 0.023. Okay, friends, I believe it's we're getting to the place to start buying. Okay, we have just a little bit more. A little bit more. I believe our first support will be around the 28.7. We might catch a break around here, but I still think we have a little bit more to go. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, that's a crazy one. What happened to the market? The market is going crazy, but do not panic. It's just another day in crypto world. We knew this time coming. We've been preparing for this. It's nothing new. Bitcoin, we've been saying that Bitcoin have to come back to this 21 exponential moving average. And if you still believe in the future, which you should if you did your research and you didn't just say, hey, somebody said Bitcoin is awesome, I'm buying, because this is just a normal retracement. If you see the gains we created, it's ridiculous. Just for the fun, let's take a look what happened in 2013, so then you can just not be worried about. 2013 we had huge run up, very similar to what happened now. And look, we had one dip, was a big one, and then we have another even bigger, and then we pump and we just continue higher. Let's take a look at our retracement. So if we take from this bottom to our top, we just fell below 0.5 retracement. This was a very scary area and people were losing hope. I was not there, but I watched some videos and I watched some tweets and I watched some news that people were talking about it, and this area was scary. The 2000, the 1800, people were thinking that's it, Bitcoin is done, and whoever had the weak hands, they could not enjoy this beautiful, amazing run, which this looked like a joke compared to where we went, right? So now let's compare it to what's going on right now. So if we take from our bottom here all the way to the top, we're not even close. We're just getting ready. Look at this. So here, 0.5, so Bitcoin back then went to this area. So if we're gonna reach 24,000, just like Bitcoin did in 2013, before the huge run up, this is nothing. This is like, this is just normal price action. We're going up, now it's time to correct because we had a huge run up. And it's very similar that you see, we had one dip and now we're going for the second one. It doesn't have to be identical. Maybe we're gonna create another one, we're gonna create another hill and go all the way to 24,000, and maybe we're gonna dip a little bit lower. I don't know, but that would be definitely a good area to start looking to be buying. And for now, let's see if Bitcoin gonna be reaching this area. How long before Theta hit $50, you think? Well, if it's gonna be hitting there, it should be happening anytime soon. We already reached $63. So Bitcoin, let's take a look at the hourly to get a better look at it. Well, Bitcoin is still slowly dumping. So I'm paying attention to this 28.7. See what's gonna happen. If it's reached 28.7, that's a big range that I put here. But again, I don't know exactly where is the bottom. We're gonna have here some support and we're gonna have here 27 support. So when we reach this area, even now it's a good area to start buying, because if you're looking for the bottom, 99% of the time you won't find it. But when Bitcoin gets to this area, this is going to be a very good area to start buying. Okay, and Cardano reached this spot, this support, 27 cents. And we might see a little bit lower. Okay, I need to get myself another entry. I hate to do it through the phone. I'll have to do it when I'm done with the with the live. Is this normal? Should I get panic? Just another day in crypto. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, you should definitely not be worried. That's, again, I'm saying, for me, I'm looking, just a second guys. Me, I'm looking at what's going on in the long term. In the short term, it might be scary, but what do you think? What do you think people that were buying here, what they were thinking? This was a scary area. Let me go to Bitcoin. Sorry, I'm in Cardano. This was ridiculous, crazy area when everything was dropping. But how these people feel right now? They were very scared to buy, I guarantee you that. But I tell you how happy they are. They are 400% happy. That's how happy they are. And again, this is just a blip on the road. I just share with you the other blip on the road that it looks it just looks funny compared to what's going on right now. Again, that's what we looked at, and this is what might happen again. We had one dip, we had second dip, and we had the third one until we reach our 21 exponential moving average, and then we start going up, and the higher we went, the smaller this area looked, and now it's just look funny. And if we look all the way to where we are, we don't even see it. It's just look like a flat area here. Like it's just, look at this. It's a little blip on the road. So I believe in 10 years we're gonna look at this and we'll be laughing. But again, you know, crypto, it might be a scary space for some, but for me, I believe in it in the long term. So I put my money where my mouth is, and I'm believing that we're definitely gonna be seeing happier days. So I'm not worried about it. Where to buy Theta? I'm from India, and can anyone guide me? Hello, friend from India. You can buy Theta. You can buy it on Binance. Crypto.com look like soon gonna be putting them as well. Awaken. I'm used to smackdowns in silver. Not worried about crypto being smashed. Watching my Theta fall. I hold Theta for what Theta is and its future. Hallelujah. Awaken. I'm agree with you. This is just this is a great areas. So let's say if you're a working person and you get paid on a monthly basis, whenever you have extra money on the side, these are great areas to buy more. New people that come into the space, these are great areas to start accumulating. We're not gonna find the bottom, but we might be very close to it, and eventually you just average while you're going down, and then you're gonna be happy on the way up. Again, when it's boring, when it's scary, when your favorite project, your favorite crypto is just trading sideways or dumping, that's where I'm buying for sure. Okay, you can buy on Binance, but takes a week to make an account verified. Yeah, Binance, it can be pain. I remember when I was opening on Binance. Frank the Tank, how are you, my friend? I haven't seen you for a while. Love your videos, love your simple, clear, and concise video. Keep it up. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. This is what I'm doing. Okay, thank you. What's your view at ABT, XLM? Not sure what is ABT, XLM. Okay, XLM. Let's take a look in XLM. Frank, thanks so much for joining us. We haven't been posting videos lately, and just again for everybody who new here, we created our VIP Crypto Life Discord group. You can take a look at the description of this video. If you're interested, take a look. There's a link for it. You can find at kateandval.com. This is our website. You can take a look. We have a free group on Discord. We have paid group on Discord. It's 1488, but we sharing there our top cryptos. We sharing there some charts, the coins that we're looking, and the most important, we sharing their education. So we start teaching how to buy crypto, how to enter, how set your limit orders, how sell, how to use futures. So a lot of these small things, and as well we started posting new videos. Our first video, the educational video, it's candlesticks, which is very important, and I'm showing there what candlesticks meaning and how support, resistance help us enter and exit our favorite cryptos. So all of this in our group. Friends, jump in, take a look, and join our free Discord. If you're not looking for anything paid, we have free Discord group. We have a lot of people there. You can ask questions. We're always trying to help and answer. Okay, are we not reaching my target here? What's happening? Bitcoin find its way. Well, oops. Okay, we almost there. While we're talking, we might reach this area. Okay, Val, how are you buying coins with the card on the Binance, or you have a different way? So me mostly, I'm not buying on Binance directly. I have a broker that I'm sending my money to the broker. He buys whatever I ask, then I put it on Binance. Let's say I can buy Bitcoin, move it to Binance, and then I just split it to whatever crypto I want to buy, and eventually I just drop it all on my ledger where it sits nicely and safely. Frank, I've been away for a while, but always lurking, my friend. All right, good to know. Hopefully you're doing good. All right, Arkady will join soon. Okay, my friend, we'll see you at the VIP group. We're excited. Okay, so Cardano. Okay, so it's a little bit overshoot my area. Again, it's hard to find the bottom, right? But I entered at 29 cents. It reached the next support level at the 20.28. As you see, we got right here. But hey, you know, anything can happen. Sometimes it's overshoot. That's why we have couple entries and not one, because you never know how far we can go. Okay, and now we're going to be seeing if we're going to be start the recovering after this drop and trying to go back. Few things to look at. Just let's do a little lesson while we are here. So how many entries can you spot on this chart? Let's get rid of this. So one of the lessons we did in our group about the candlesticks, so we see we have a downtrend. At the end of the downtrend, we find inverted hammer candle. So we have a good idea. If we pass in the wick of this candle, we can enter our trade, our short-term trade for long, and we have a good probability to go higher. And we can exit at some point after you gain a couple percent. Don't be greedy, get out. And then right after we finish in this, we see usually we'll be looking at this area for engulfing candle, a candle bigger than this, but this candle also will do as long as we see it's continue going down. Then I'm feeling pretty confident to enter my trade here, especially we went below the 21 exponential moving average. This is on a 4-hour chart, and we continue going down. This candle can work as continuation candle, and as well why I would feel comfortable to enter here. We see that we have pretty strong support here. We continue hitting our head on this, and we can break. We have these shooting stars, another shooting star, another shooting star. It's just showing us that the buyers, we cannot just break the top of this resistance until we're going down, and we continue down. So this candle, let's say you see, if we can say, you see this candle that it's like, supposedly it doesn't look like a hammer candle, but we have a pretty long wick. Let's say this one. This more like a hammer candle, so it's showing us on trend reversal. So you think, okay, as soon as we pass the wick, we're gonna enter to go up. But why we wouldn't enter this candle, right? Because we're on the way down and we say, hey, this is a nice hammer candle. We're probably gonna be changing our trend. We're probably gonna start going up. But then the next candle never went above our wick, and so we would never be entering it as a long, right? So then we know, oh, okay, so this is, we're not gonna be changing here our trend. We're probably going down. So just with these candles, how many entries you can make here? Again, we're coming from a downtrend. Again, look at this. This is a nice hammer candle, but we would never enter our long trade because this candle never went above this wick, and we continue going down. Here, we had a hammer candle and we went above, we enter in our trade, boom, we're going up. And this is how easy things to do if somebody just showing you a little bit, you learn, you try to remember some candles, and that's how easy, how many trades you can find on one chart, and this is just on Cardano. You can find these trends everywhere, the candles, so very helpful. So my friends, that's something we also teach in our VIP group. Please join. I think this is going to bounce back hard. Robert, hi Robert, how's it going, my friend? It looks like, yeah, let's see where is Bitcoin right now. Okay, so we reached our 0.38 Fibonacci retracement. We might start recovering from here. We might start recovering slowly. Let's go on the 1 hour. Yeah, we'll see, because now we close in. We don't want to close below this area. We want to try to kind of push up, and I don't want to be closing candles below the 30,500. So hopefully we can break up and go up. But yeah, I'm reach this 20. I want 28.7, 28.6. We'll see if we get there. It looks like it's stolen. So, but the slowly we'll see. Soon we'll start recovering. Yeah, maybe we have just a little bit more pain. How are you? Hey Frank, how you doing, mate? Oh, Frank and Robert, you're friends. That's awesome. Godzilla in the house. On day of the BlackRock news, there's a huge dump. Robert, can you share this with us if you have some links so we can take a look? Yeah, if you can share. Shahar saying buy, buy, buy. Yes, it's look like. Okay, Cardano. Yeah, Cardano is trying to decide where it's want to go. Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink is already looks like trying to rebound, and at our buy area. Let's see if we can close this as nicely as a hammer candle. This is 1 hour chart. If we close it as a nice hammer candle and we're gonna continue going up, we might continue. But take a look why I'm always using 21 exponential moving average. You see, when we start it was kind of soft downtrend that we can't break above the 21. We broke, but we couldn't stay. We keep hitting our head. We go down, we're coming back to the 21. We're going down, we're coming back to the 21, we're going down. We broke above it, and then you see when the candle just breaks down, and we see that we had here support resistance. And when the candle breaks down, it just kind of flushed right below it. And then when we try to bump up, we cannot go above it. So we have an idea, okay, after this shooting star, there's probably going to be trend change. We're going to be entering here for a short, and we're going for a short. When we try to recover, we hit our head on the 21 again. We go down, we hit our head, we always coming back to the 21 exponential moving average. So now we want to see what's going to be going on. If we're going to close this candle as a hammer, we might start continue recovering, and then we want to see that we are able to go above the 21 exponential moving average and start jumping on it and continue going up. And then we're probably going to be going on the higher time frames just to get a better idea of what's happening. And again, just by watching at the candles, huge help just with the candles. Okay, that's a very nice rebound on Chainlink. Let's look at Cardano. Cardano, hallelujah. Cardano is also trying to rebound. Let's see Theta, what's going on. Theta is so slowly on the move. Yeah, 2.7%. T-Fuel just touched our reaccumulation area, and again, it's too early yet to say something because we still not let's take a look at BTC. Yeah, also here we trying we reach our 0.30, what is it? 0.38 on the Fibonacci retracement, and we might be continue up. Let's see what's going on. Okay, that was fun. I'm hyped. Let me see how is my trade doing. Okay, I'm starting seeing some profit on my Cardano entry, so that is nice. And yeah, we're with it tell me it's not gonna be that easy. It still wanna come down a little bit. Okay, let me see some comments. Yesterday, I believe, they talk about this. Everyone went long, so big money dumped. Yes, 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 I heard something like that. VChain time to buy. Yes, VChain is also awesome project. We also, it's one of our top 10 cryptos that we hold in. T-Fuel Junkies in the house. Hello, T-Fuel Junkies. We know how you feel. Question, Val, why has T-Fuel been doing nothing for a long time now? Frank, that's because T-Fuel had a crazy run-up. We always need to breathe once in a while. Look at this thing. The returns on T-Fuel will take from all this side trading. T-Fuel did 340%. Let me zoom out a little bit more because this is nothing. This is okay, so if we're gonna take from a real sideways trading after the T-Fuel did 2100%. This is crazy. And this is, I believe we're just in the beginning of the bull run. This is just the beginning, 21x on your money with T-Fuel. So T-Fuel definitely needs some cool off. T-Fuel need to rest a little bit. I was a little bit late to the party. I bought T-Fuel at 0.013 and I continue buying here. That's my area to buy, and I have some orders to buy a little bit more here. But yeah, it's just needed some rest. And it's you can see very similar to Theta what's going on now with the price action. Theta as well, it had such an amazing returns. It's just need to trade sideways. And yeah, Theta, 53x on your money. If you bought like right at the bottom, let's not go all the way to the bottom. If you bought at 10 cents Theta all the way to the top, 22x, just like T-Fuel. Some crazy gains. So while now everybody getting frustrated and everybody thinking, okay, this is getting very boring, I'm not seeing any money, that's where I'm buying. When it's super boring, when it's trading sideways, because after it's gonna stop trading, and we already see that we reached 0.65 Fibonacci retracement. So I believe I'm doubting it's gonna go to 0.015. So I'm thinking these are the nice area to reaccumulate, and after that we might trade a little bit sideways and start going up. What we see now, if we compare what's happening to Bitcoin now to the past, Bitcoin, all eyes were on Bitcoin. Our coins, yes, they did some profits, but not crazy gains. But now that Bitcoin is correcting, and Bitcoin as well, it's not gonna just bounce and fly up. Maybe we're gonna have some crazy V-shaped recovery, but maybe Bitcoin gonna give the altcoins and all the rest of the crypto some time to start putting some light on it. We've seen that the dominance of Bitcoin is started slowly going down, and the lower it's gonna go. I don't have. There was a nice chart that I shared in our group here. Let me see if I can find it quickly, because that was, no, it's not here. Let me see. Okay, yes, it should be somewhere here. So it's a very nice chart that's showing us, here we go, dominance of Bitcoin and when it's the time for altcoins. So when Bitcoin was in these areas, which is just kind of November, December, January, so we were in Bitcoin season. Everything below this line, we're in Bitcoin season. Everything in between, this is our transition. And when we're gonna get here, so I'm following this chart, we're gonna be entering some altcoin season, and we see we're slowly heading there. So this is the updating on a daily basis. So let's see today on the 20, it's a German website if I'm not mistaken. It's already showing 22nd, but we can see that Bitcoin start losing its dominance. It's reached some level here where we see resistance, support, support, resistance, and now it became resistant as well. So Bitcoin may be gonna, in the short term, stay probably similar, but eventually when we're gonna continue going higher on this chart, we're gonna be getting closer to our altcoin season, which I believe gonna be starting soon. Hopefully Bitcoin gonna let everybody just chill, take their profits and start throwing these profits into our favorite crypto. Yes, it is a German website. It's telling me here if I want it in German or in English. So also jump to our Discord group. We have this posted there. You can take a look at this. Pretty cool charts. So you never need to question, is it altcoin season or it's not? Now we knew it was Bitcoin season, and soon we're going to be moving towards our altcoin season, hopefully. Okay, are we continue dumping? No, we're trying to find some areas, support. Let me see what else going on. T-Fuel been doing. Yeah, Frank, so be patient, my friend. T-Fuel will wake up. It will wake up. Well, can you explain why you trade through broker? Okay, so I'm Arkady asking, Val, can you explain why you trade through broker convenience? So I have a broker because you're gonna pay fee if you're buying in crypto.com and you're buying with your Visa. There's also a limit how much you can transfer in a day. For me, when I started, I could just transfer from my bank to the broker a fairly big lump sum amount. So instead of, you know, I don't know, on your card, let's say you have 2,000 limit, 3,000 limit. From my bank to the broker directly, I could transfer 10,000, 20,000, how much I want. And then, so then I don't need to, you know, every day try to transfer another $1,000, another $1,000. I can just transfer a huge amount of money, how much I feel like I want, buy one-time Bitcoin, which again, you pay a fee for everything, and then transfer it to Binance and already spreading it between the coins that I'm holding. So this is just convenient for me that I don't need to, you know, if I want to go in with the high amount, I don't need to try on my Visa making 10 transactions every day, put another $1,000 or what is the limit? I'm not sure because I never used it also. So that's why I'm using broker. And as well, when I'm going to be pulling my money out, you cannot pull your money out from Binance. You have to pull your money probably through a broker. So that's also when I'm going to start with my exit strategy, when I'm going to start selling my coins, I'm going to be doing it through a broker. Or like, let's say I can sell it on Binance, and whatever stable coin I choose, I'll transfer to my broker, and he's going to be transferring to my bank account. Ethereum, REN. Let's take a look at Ethereum, the levels we were talking about. Okay, so Ethereum stop at this, what we were talking, 1,050. I was hoping it's going to reach the 1,000. 1,000 is going to be pretty strong support. Anyway, I believe this is a good areas to buy Ethereum. For me, I believe Ethereum is on urge to fly. If we're just going to compare this to Bitcoin, what happened to Bitcoin when we reached 20,000? we did all of this. We reached 20,000 in Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin doubled itself, right? So Ethereum just lagging behind Bitcoin, and this is just a short stop area. And I was talking also, I was saying that maybe here we're gonna create a little handle, so maybe we're gonna go a little bit sideways, but I believe very soon we're gonna start pumping up. This is huge, and this is just about to blow up. And again, that's what Bitcoin did. Let's take a look. So if you just compare it to Bitcoin, when Bitcoin reached its 20,000, it also wasn't a direct fly. We reached the all-time high almost, we went down, we reached it again, we went down, and then we blow up. So for Ethereum, let's take a look. So we reach our area, we went down, we reach again, look at it, exactly like Bitcoin. If first of all, it didn't reach the all-time high, right? And then it went down, then it went above all-time high, like Ethereum doing right now, and then went down again. Look at Bitcoin. This is pretty cool. I just noticed that thanks to your question. If we take a look at Bitcoin, what it did. So Bitcoin's all-time high on this chart, it was 19,850. Let's see. So the first time we came 19,500. Second time we overshoot our all-time high at 19,948. Then we corrected again and we went to the moon. So if we look just at this similarity, so what do you think gonna be happening after this short down? Maybe Ethereum just going to the moon, hopefully. But again, for me, if I would not have any Ethereum, I would be accumulating now. This is a small bump on the road. That's all it is. And again, you see the correlation between Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's crazy. And if Bitcoin did it, I believe Ethereum can do it too, right? Okay, let's see what text. Next, Val, can you explain? Okay, I got this one. I think I'm gonna buy Tiffy on this dump, honestly. Robert, I talked you into it, huh? I know. I know I talked you into it. Hey, don't listen nothing to what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I'm definitely not a financial advisor, so I'm just sharing what I'm doing, and I believe that, yeah, this can be a very, very nice entry areas before we're gonna start trending up. Again, there's always pain before, but remember, people here were feeling pain. When this drop looked huge, and with all that pain, they were accumulating. And they were accumulating. We can see here that people were buying and scared and buying, and look how they were rewarded. Look at this. It looks like nothing compared to how much reward they got. And then look some more. If that wasn't enough, look at this. So if you look at this from this point of view, this is gonna look like a tiny hill by the end of this year. Okay, T-Fuel staking around the corner sends serious gains. Yeah, T-Fuel staking, they already opened kind of, I don't know how to say it, before the real, I don't know. My wife, she is the brain behind it. She explaining it very good in our video about T-Fuel. So watch that. But yeah, soon this is gonna start and it's gonna be crazy, and people are gonna start dumping their coins there in staking and supply shock. And yeah, I believe T-Fuel gonna start showing some crazy gains soon. Idan asking if I can give you the broker. I have my broker in Canada, so they're only accepting Canadians. I'm gonna check what kind of broker in Israel looking after that, and I can answer it to you after. Okay, what else? Altcoin season is Theta season. Theta season on its own. My beautiful wife brought me some water. Say hello.
Hello everyone.
Here you are. Here you are. Thank you, babe. Okay, so what else? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Frank. Altcoin season Theta. Yeah, Theta is doing its own thing. Like Theta, it's always on its separate bull run. Usually when most of the crypto dumping, Theta is pumping, but now it looks like it started moving as the rest of the herd. But soon Theta season is coming, I'm sure. I want to buy USDT. You done? No, I don't know anybody that just selling USDT just for fun, so I don't think I can help you with that. Trina, hi Trina, I seen you in our comments. Thank you for watching our videos and thank you for joining our live stream. A healthy market correction. That's right, I totally agree with you. That's what we've been talking about. Okay, blockchain is not going anywhere. Patience. Trina, I totally agree with you. This is the technology of the future, and the lucky people that learning about it now, that entering now the space. Again, I came for crypto for the gains, because stock market I was getting bored, but after I enter crypto for gains, I always say enter for gains stays because I fell in love. So many interesting things happening here. The technology, the people that developing this, all these new projects, this is just crazy. That's what our future is gonna look like. I believe this, I know you heard it from many people that this is like the internet of the beginning. That's what it is. We're gonna be using Theta without even knowing it. We're gonna be using Chainlink without even knowing it. Made a video about Chainlink, and my wife I think made also, or she will be making, how Chainlink integrating so many things from the real world into the crypto world, and how it's working together, and how it's DeFi. DeFi loves Chainlink. That's why we're so bullish on Chainlink, because all of these DeFi, most of these DeFi projects, they're using, and this is just, I'm just yapping for nothing, but just some small things, but the technology is crazy. Robert saying 1,400 stimulus in the US in the largest money creation event in history. Yeah, like they keep printing. Like, if you heard about the Tether lawsuit, Tether, I'm not saying they wrong, they're right, the law will decide, but if Tether printing, it's, you know, it's crime against humanity. If US government printed, it's fine. Everything's fine. Just saying. Yeah, I don't want to be getting into this stuff, but you know, just some I think about. ADA Goggins season starting soon. Yes, it looks like we've been hoping it's going to be end of the first quarter. It looks like it's going to be sometime in the second quarter. Hopefully before the end of second quarter. They have so many things happening, and yeah, I know they're working hard. Life after Google is blockchain, according to George Gilder. Excellent read. Thank you for sharing. If I'll have some time, I'll definitely take a look at this. Val, can you compare Ethereum to Cardano? Maybe I'll take a look. Why don't you think this is a copy of 2017 and slope? David, first of all, if it is, this was a very short run. If that's what's happening, it's a very, very short run. There are a lot of worries that comes to mind. Now that the S&P 500, we've seen that it reached some crazy levels, right? Everybody looking for some correction, some prices going down. Our economy is still in a lot of pain, like a lot of economies all over the world. But I'm thinking, where, if you have a lot of money, and there's a lot of people in this world with a lot of money, where are you gonna put it? Stocks? I don't know. Would you be buying Tesla? Would you be buying Google? Like, it's already so overbought. The amount of money you can make there is minimal. Are you gonna be buying real estate? If you're looking at specific areas that are growing, you can make money, but other those specific areas, you're probably gonna be losing money. You cannot really invest in real estate. Are you gonna be investing in gold? Well, gold may be now recovering, but if you, I don't know, if I have a chart of gold, it's just for me hard to talk about dates. Here we go. Let me take a look on a monthly chart. How long did you have to, here, from if you bought gold in December, in what, let's say August 2011, you wouldn't make any profit until 2020. How ridiculous is that? Do I want to put my money in gold? Hell no. A lot of people saying buy gold, have a brick of gold. Yeah, again, it's depend how safe you want to go. We creating here a beautiful cup and handle. We're probably going to shoot to the sky. But is gold going to give you even close returns to what crypto going to give you? I don't believe so. Yes, gold can go up and it might reach 3,500, it might reach 4,000, it might reach 10,000 with a very long time. But I believe that in crypto we're gonna see much bigger gains. So after you think about all your options, where are you gonna be putting money? I see only crypto, and with the research that I'm doing, if this is the end of bull market, which I really believe it's not, very strongly believe it's not, I will wait for the next one. I don't mind. I will hold it. I did came here for gains, but I really strongly don't believe that's our ending. I'm positive it's not. Again, this is from the research I did, and that's my own beliefs. I don't expect you to believe the same, but that would be the shortest bull run in the history, and there's a lot of money coming to crypto. And there's a lot of fearful talk all the time coming when we start correcting, when we see these huge dumps, and that's why people start selling and getting worried, and then there's a huge run up again. And let's not forget, stimulus checks, all the money printing, this is all devaluing the dollar. So my way of thinking, should I be holding these dollars in my bank? No way. There in UK, I heard they already start charging you for holding your money in the bank. They're going negative interest, and some other areas. So people need to park their money somewhere. People need to hedge their money against this crazy inflation that's happening. And now with the new president, let's say in the United States, we know there's going to be a lot of money printing, continue going to be going for sure. So yeah, the dollar, I think my wife posted and we've seen a lot. You see the chart of dollar, how it's losing its value through the years. And somebody said, yeah, the chart of the dollar looks a lot like a shitcoin. Sorry for my language. But that's what we see. That's the reality. And yeah, I don't believe we're going down. Sorry for the extremely long answer, but that's just few thoughts on my hand. Okay, thanks dude. Ethereum chart is same as ADL, look. Arkady, amen. Your wife is lovely and I love the way she broke down about Theta and Theta T-Fuel, excellent. Trina, thank you so much. Yes, my wife is the is the beauty and the brains in the family. No, she is awesome, and she really appreciates your comments. We all appreciate your comments. We all appreciate all our viewers. We almost hit in 1,000 subscribers, friends. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like if you haven't yet. Please, we would greatly appreciate it. We are very excited, and yeah, please hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Always forget to say it. Please do that. Help us to continue growing and reach more people. Trina, thanks again. I'm going to tell my wife that you said that, and she's gonna be very happy because you know we're fairly new for YouTube. It's always difficult to go out there, make videos, put your face out there and go through the criticism. But again, we're just sharing things we think and what we learn. And it's hard. Every time I go live, it's difficult. I'm going to be honest. So we appreciate the feedback and the kind words. It's given us a little bit more, you know, more strength to go back online and talk to you guys. Speaking of Kate, where is she from? A friend, Kate was born in Chile, close to Colombia. She is from Chile. David, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Good answer. Thank you. Val, can you take one more look at ADA? Bit? Yes, let's take a look. What's happening? Let's go on hourly. Okay, this is not a very nice candle. So we're gonna see. Okay, so let's say, oh wow, it's already 7:17. We've been long time. Let's see how this is happening. If we're gonna have this candle as a hammer as an inverted hammer, and we're gonna close it here, and then the next, let's say if we're closing it exactly this way, and the next hour we're gonna go above this candle, so there's a good chance of continuation up and that we reversed our trend for a short period of time. If we see the next candle going below this one and closing below this one, this is going to show us continuation trend. So then we probably continue going down. As painful as it sounds, that's what, okay, just a second. What's going on with Bitcoin? Okay, Bitcoin is coming close to my area, what I was talking in the beginning, about hour and a half, in the beginning of our live. So it looks like we are getting close, and these also probably will be enough areas to enter. And if you are buying here, I'm looking that we're probably gonna start reversing for a little bit correction, because this down was very long and painful, and eventually I think that's the place we're gonna be finishing it. But again, anything can happen. Theta, okay, we are slowly reaching this area of $1.57. Let's see if we get there. T-Fuel, okay, we'll continue down, so let's extend this area. If we're gonna come to this area, which you see it was resistance on our way up, then it was somewhat broken support, but eventually we did hold it, we went up. So maybe we're gonna get to this area, will be good areas to buy. It's about 0.022, but again, just from my experience, I don't look for the bottom, but I am believing that Bitcoin probably gonna reach this area. If we are, this is, I would think, the closest to the bottom we get, and that would be a good time to start buying your favorite cryptos. VeChain, we are at 0.025, might reach 0.023. We might get there, might not. That's why this area for me is very broad. And again, I'm not looking for the bottom. I'm seeing we close. Again, as soon as I see Bitcoin is about to finish when it's done, I'm starting entering in the coins, and I'm starting buying and seeing what's happening. Yeah, Cardano for now doesn't yet look pretty, but again, Bitcoin almost there. How long we can correct it, Cardano? 27 cents? I don't see it's going any farther than this. 27 maybe? Yeah. Well, again, I'm just looking, all I can go off, it's from our supports resistance, so we can see we had here some more. So if we're gonna break this, we're probably gonna be looking at 27. Okay, what else? Can you bring up Bitcoin monthly and tell what you think? A monthly, Bitcoin monthly, let's take a look. Oh, that's an ugly shooting star. That's a very ugly shooting star. Okay, so what we see on the monthly, that this is a hell of a reverse candle. So again, if we, let's say, close this candle this way, if we're gonna go even higher, if we're gonna go to 31,000, if we're gonna go still to, let's say, try to test our resistance at the 34,000, if we're gonna get there before continue down, this is gonna look like a definitely trend changing until it's gonna prove us wrong. So I know this square, I'll move it for now. Okay, so I'll get rid of this one. Nope. Okay, if we're gonna close it, let's say close this month somewhere at around 31, 32, 33, it's definitely showing us that there's some trend reversal is happening, but then I don't know how long this trend reversal gonna be going on. We talk about on the weekly about our 21 exponential moving average, so we might reach this 20, 24, 20, 22,000, I don't know, maybe. Me personally, I would be looking probably start buying if I have some extra money around the 23, 22, and these areas we might go a little bit lower to 20. It would be beautiful if it get to 20 because this was our obviously resistance, and if we come to 20 to touch it, this is going to be our support. But I've seen before that it's not always happens, and we might reach, I don't know, 21, and people will be waiting for the 20 and their order will never going to be executed. That's why if you believe that Bitcoin going to 50,000 to 70,000, doesn't matter if you're going to buy it at 22 or at 24. It's not going to change much, but if you're going to miss your buying entry, eventually you're going to miss the train. Okay, so let's compare this to 2013. Okay, I don't have it here. Let's go on BLX. No, sorry, I wanted to compare it to this area. Okay, so here, what we were talking before, no, that's not it. Yeah, it's hard for me to see compared to the weekly. Yeah, so I think we were talking about this area. Or this area. No, sorry guys, I cannot compare it to you. I need to look at the charts a little bit more, and I don't want to spend too much of your time looking at it to figure out what I was talking. I'm not used to look on a monthly chart. I'm usually looking on a weekly because weekly give us a better idea on a bull trend. But yeah, this candle doesn't look pretty, and I'm still thinking we're probably gonna have correction in the next couple months. It doesn't have to happen everything in 1 week. But yeah, on a weekly, if we see when we enter in bull run, we always run away from a 21 exponential, coming back, running away, coming back, running away, and we're gonna be looking to come back somewhere in this area because every week this exponential moving average is gonna be going up and the price is gonna continue going down or trading sideways until we're gonna reach somewhere in the middle, or if the price is gonna be going down pretty fast, we're gonna reach it somewhere in these lower areas, which is gonna be an awesome buying opportunities. So yeah, on the monthly it doesn't look very nice. This kind of candles you see, let's see some examples. It looks very somewhat familiar to this, no? Yeah, every time on an uptrend, we see some like this, downtrend. Going uptrend, we see white candle, we see engulfing candle. We didn't have an engulfing candle, trying to find, yeah, here they all look like engulfing candle. Oh yeah, here we go. So here, we were in an uptrend, we had this candle that was smaller than this, but the next one was much bigger. And then after this huge correction, we still had a little bit of correction, and then we went up. and that's what I feel we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be trying to come to this 21 exponential moving average. We might dip below it, we might just touch it and continue. So that's what I'm looking for, and I believe after we're gonna do it, I strongly believe we're gonna be continue going up. Again, that's just me, and I might be crazy, but I love it. Yes. Okay. Any other questions before I'm gonna be finishing up, because my throat is telling me it's a cutoff time. Speaking of Kate, where's she from? Okay. No. Val, can you take more look at it? Can you bring Bitcoin monthly? Now I understand. Her mother gift. Yeah, on the videos Kate did today, she was talking about that her mother gave her the gift of the poncho. Nice country, love Chile. Yes, Frank, we lived there with my wife for 1.5 years by the beach. It was amazing. Now we're in Texas and we're loving it. Went skiing at Valle Nevado. En serio, very nice. Yeah, I never went skiing there. I went snowboarding in Canada. But yeah, in Santiago you always have the mountain views everywhere, just beautiful. You visited Viña del Mar, that's where we used to live with my wife, right by the beach. Beautiful, cool city with a lot of fun people. ADA is up, that's good, thank you very much, pleasure as always. Thank you, Arkady, thank you everyone for joining the stream. Thoughts on Michelle White Dove and her 3K Theta prediction. What? Robert, I haven't seen that. I didn't have chance to watch any videos lately. I've been busy with the VIP Crypto Live group. 3,000K. I really hope it's gonna happen, and I'm willing to wait for it 5 years. I don't mind, because this is some serious prediction. 3K Theta. That's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm gonna retire all my generations. They're gonna be in retirement. Bob Theta hits 15, 20, and I'm out. No need to think about 3,000. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the same, Frank. Like, but hey, you know what? It would be a beautiful number to see. Search it up on YouTube. She's a top psychic. Oh, psychic, so she's get connection with Theta. Hopefully she gonna connect awesome with Theta and shoot it all the way to 3,000. I'm gonna look at this. Well, Zil, you can take a look. She says Theta is going to bounce back hard. I assume you're saying obviously, yeah, obviously up. Yeah, I also believe Theta is such an undervalued project, and it's such an amazing project. It's solving huge problems, and yeah, I'm not gonna be getting into it, but again, you can watch my wife videos. She talked all about it, but it is amazing. Okay, Theta, we got our bounce. Let's bounce. Let's take it. Oh, what did I do? I took my square away. Now I don't remember where I put it. Okay, I guess we have not reached this area, but I believe it was somewhere 27 to, yes, 27, a little bit lower. Yeah, we have not reached this area. We're gonna see if we still might, or this is gonna be already. Let's see if this is gonna be a hammer candle and we can close above it. The next candle is gonna be probably a strong probability to going up, but we yet find out. Okay, Cardano is already okay. The recovery started. Cardano recovering. Let me take a look at my Binance, what's going on. Okay, I love to see profits. That's great. Okay, yeah, so I put my buy and entry at 29 cents. We overshoot it to 28, but hey, close enough. What else? And somebody asked about Zilliqa. Okay, Zilliqa is, it's a little bit hard to say right now if we start ready to to going up again. Let me see on a 4 hour if we can see something. Okay, we are probably here. So we see we have, okay, what's happening? Okay, here we go. We have a bullish divergence on the RSI. Okay, yeah, we probably, Zilica, we start in our uptrend. Let's take a look at Cardano. What do we have? Let's take a look. Yeah, we continue going down. Okay, looks like we might start seeing our recovery on the way. Yeah, we reach our support level here on BTC. Let's take a look at the weekly. Okay, the weekly, we desperately needed this correction because we were we were in the overbought territory since we entered here in beginning of November, and we just overshoot. We can see here that this was our all-time high back in November 2013, and now we had it in January 2021. Yeah, and now we're cooling off. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we might be finding our support in this area somewhere. But now it's not overbought anymore. And if we're gonna continue correct and we let this RSI to cool off, we're gonna have some more power, more fuel for our Bitcoin to continue going up. Okay, yeah, so we probably reaching our corrections area. Maybe. I'm not getting too excited yet, but we'll see. We'll see how this. So again, if we're gonna be able to close this candle like this, or even engulfing candle, that this candle gonna be bigger than this one, probably we're gonna start our reverse trend. Theta, if we're gonna be able to finish this hammer candle, and then the next candle gonna be going above this candle, then probably we changing our direction, which is very good. Zilica, yeah, same thing. If this is gonna be printed as this candle, but we need to see. We still need to sit in front of the computer for another couple hours just to get an idea of what's going on. You saw the block error that BitMEX post? No, you mentioned it, but I've been with you since then, so I'm not sure. I know you want to leave, but I'm Canadian. Frank, my Canadian friend, eh? How's it going? Where are you? I think you told me. You're from Vancouver, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it seems to have traveled the world like I did. Yes, my friend, I have. Me and my wife, and I also traveled before I met my wife. And like I was born in Ukraine, lived in Israel, I lived in the States a little bit, then I lived in Canada, and we lived in Canada all over the place. We lived in Winnipeg, in Calgary, in Kitchener, Ontario. Like we just on a run. We lived in Chile. Like by mean lived that we stayed there longer than a year. And then of course we visited other countries, in England, Switzerland. Love Switzerland, amazing place to visit. If you ever, yeah, and our next destination, Dominican Republic. We really wanna go there. I just need to go see Robert in Australia and New Zealand. Oh yeah, that's the dream. Never been there, and looking forward to go there for sure. Yeah, friend, can you remind me where you're from? Is this you're from BC, if I'm not mistaken? If I remember correctly. Okay, well, my friends, that was a hell of a long live. Again, I really appreciated you join. Please hit the like button. Sudbury, Ontario. I used to be a truck driver, so I passed Sudbury, Ontario. I know where it is. Okay, thank you guys very much for joining. I really appreciate you join. Thanks, Val. You're the best. Thank you guys. Really appreciate your time. Oh, or saying you made me a lot of money. That's awesome. It looks like I'm making myself some profits as well. Remember, don't be greedy. And if you see the reversal is coming back and we're still going down, take at least some profits. You don't have to make millions. Take some profits along the way and enjoy some money. Better something than nothing. Winnipeg, wow, Kitchener Water. Yeah, Winnipeg was freezing, my friend. Freezing. That's why we ran away to Texas. We were like, we're done. This is terrible. Yeah, we spent in Winnipeg like, I don't know, too many years. 12, 13, some crazy amount. Or 10, I don't know. It seems like 30 years anyway, but but yeah, we spent quite a long. But that's where I met my beautiful wife. So always grateful for Winnipeg, and also that's where we had our daughter. So she's Canadian. We're now in the States. Okay, guys. Again, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I'm gonna figure out how to turn off our live, and yeah, please subscribe, like, and join our Discord group in the description. Okay. Babe, how do I stop in the stream? She's behind the technology. I know it's weird. Usually the guy full on the technology, but me, I'm just so on the charts that I don't spend any time to figure out all the anything that's going on in the back. Okay, here we are. It was just in front of my screen. Okay, friends. I love you and see you next time. Adios.